Welcome back to the workshop, the internet. This video segment has no particular topic. It's more of an odds and ends of what I've been up to and little projects that aren't worth a video of their own. And a little bit of a status update on the truck. The chassis, rather. So a lot of people, friends and family, have been over lately, and their first reaction is how much bigger this thing is in reality than in photo and video. And so to give you some perspective, this here is a 48-inch framing square, or drywall square, I guess. And it comes about 2/3 the way up the door there. And further perspective, I'm 6'4", and eye level is about 1/3 the way up the A-pillar there. So I didn't want this to be any bigger or taller than it had to be, but it had to be that tall. In other news, we ordered, or rather bid on eBay on this Xantrax power supply inverter. So a 12 volt to 120 volt inverter, a true sine wave inverter, so that we can run complicated electronics like induction cooktops. So we won that, really happy about that. In other news, we did some work on the headlights. I gotta put my phone down here. So this is a 2010 front end on a 2003 chassis, and so the headlight assemblies here obviously aren't going to bolt up to the framework there. So we had these plasma cut. Taylor did that for me, and so I got the fenders off right now, just mounting the headlights, and so they're nice and rigid now, mounted solid. For those of you who haven't been over and seen, we've got the 18,000 pound winch, or 17.5 I guess. And what else can I tell you? I got this actually off of Kijiji. It's a York 210 compressor, built driven, engine driven compressor. It'll put out 10 CFM at 200 PSI. So got to build a bracket somehow to fit that on. Maybe, we'll see. In other news, we got the aluminum boxes this weekend. These are the tool boxes slash step boxes that we're going to use going into the cab here. So you can see the doorway transitions from the cab to the toolbox, cabin rather. The door is not installed quite yet, but you can see there, that's our entryway step, as well as in there we're going to have some either boot storage or some other utilities storage. Since I left you last, we in the last video I actually didn't have the back panel in yet, or the departure angle, and there was some needing to be done at the front too. So that's all been completed. I have a clip here of the Reflectix, which I will splice in. So this whole area's got a layer of Reflectix, which is soft and also cuts the noise in here. They echo quite a bit. And then over that is marine hull liner. Additionally, we got this mattress custom made at our local Sleepers mattress factory, and it has these little extra bits and those removed, so it fits perfectly in there. And then underneath there I have just trunk carpet, automotive trunk carpet, which once the plastic is removed, that will give it some friction just so it doesn't slide around so badly. The lighting in here I'm really happy with. This, of course you can buy LED lights on Deal Extreme and eBay, and they're everywhere, but I bought these locally because they were higher quality, and they had these extrusions. You can see there, I hope, 90-degree angle extrusion, but the light comes out at a 45, and that worked really well to mount against those two angles, just because of the I wanted the light shooting down, so it comes down onto this surface, which will be a kitchen countertop in that area, and over here window and dinette. So anyway, that's the inside. I think all I can show you. These are the doors we got, all out of the crates and everything now. And nothing really much to say about those. They're doors. This is the smaller door. It's going to go on the driver's side, and that'll be more of a utility room and you know, electrical and water and that sort of thing. This I got in today is the paint we're going to be spraying. This was a test I did both the unsanded and sanded side, and the paint just scrapes right off if you don't sand it, but the sanded side holds up pretty nice. So fortunately I've sanded everything already, so that's great. But the color's a tiny bit darker than I was expecting, but it's really grown on me. It almost seems as though it has some pearl in it, but I don't think it does. What else? This is our back bumper. That's a 6-inch square tube. It seems like it's about 1 inch thick, but I doubt that's true. And it's also going to be the frame, or rather the mount, where these two service pots are going to mount, or service chambers. And those are used in semis, and it's an air brake mechanism that when you pressurize this, it but this cylinder comes out with a tremendous amount of force, about 5,000 pounds or 3,000, something like that. And so that's going to push down, and so these two are going to be pulling down on this T-shaped bar, and that will be fastened to the underside of the cabin. I'm not going to go into why right now. So that's about all I can think of for today.